Welcome everyone to day 1 of my 1-week healing series. This healing series is all about healing from the inside out, nourishing and resetting our nervous system, and finding more energy within us. In this first class, I will invite you to soften and open our hips, as we store lots of emotions and tension in our hips. Let's get right into it. Find a comfortable seated position on your mat, either cross-legged or sitting on your knees. If you want and you feel safe, then gently close your eyes. You can place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. 2 more like these. Gently place your hands back onto your knees and start circling your hips. Warming up the hip flexors and grounding ourselves. Feeling your sit bones on the mat. Also circling in the other direction. And gently coming back to neutral. From here, I invite you to open your heart by doing some cat-cow. So on your inhale, open your chest and look up. Arch your back. Exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale. Exhale. Connecting your breath with your movement and moving in your own time. Beautiful. Finishing the round you're on. And coming into tabletop. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees hip width apart, right underneath your hips. I invite you to do some barrel rolls. Rolling the hip, moving intuitively. Again, warming up the hips and being gentle, kind and soft towards yourself. Changing directions and really listening to your body's boundaries. From here, coming back to neutral, reset your knees and your hands if they've moved a bit. On your next inhalation, lift your right arm up and over. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring your right arm underneath your left. Place your head on the mat. Keeping your hips up. And if you want, you can extend your left arm. Staying here for 2 breaths. On your next exhalation, coming back to neutral and moving on to the other side. With your next inhale, lift the left arm. Open your heart. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, feel free to extend your arm. And staying here for 2 breaths. And on your next exhalation, coming back to tabletop. From here, step your left foot in between your hands, coming into low lunge. Either you stay here and sink deep and open your hip flexor, or if you want a little more flexibility and you feel still a little stiff, then invite some rocking and seeing where it takes you. From here, I invite you to bring both hands to the right side of your left foot and heel toe your left foot to the outside of the mat. Coming into this lizard variation. From here, I also want to invite you to do some rocking, some hip circles. You can flip your knee a little bit more open. And on your next exhalation, stepping your left foot back into tabletop. Moving on to the right side, stepping your right foot in between your hands in low lunge. Either stay here or invite some back and forth rocking. Really listening to your body, what it needs. And from here, heel toe your right foot to the outside of the mat. And bring your hands to the inside of your foot. Coming into this lizard variation. Again, feel free to flip your right knee open, rock back and forth, whatever feels good, or enjoy the stillness. Beautiful. From here, gently coming back into a seated position. Placing your hands behind your back and your feet are flat on the mat. And we will be performing some windshield wipers. So feel free to move your legs left to right. Breathing deeply. Beautiful. And coming back, laying down flat on the mat. And bringing your right knee into your chest and placing your foot onto your left leg. Coming into this figure 4 position. Either way, you can stay here if that feels already enough. If you want a little more, grab your left leg and bring it a little closer to your chest. Feel free to close your eyes and bring your attention back to your breath. On your next exhalation, let go and change sides. Either way, staying here, or if you want a little more, bring your right leg into your chest. Beautiful. Gently releasing and bringing your feet back flat on the mat. You can place them a little wider than usual, like hip or mat width apart, and let your knees fall inside. Feel free to place your hands on your belly and your heart or flap them open. And quickly settling in here. Breathing deeply. If you want, you can stay here a little longer or gently coming out and finding a seated position. Coming into a cross-legged position, keeping your eyes closed for now, And placing one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. This was day 1. I hope you enjoyed this hip opening class, and I see you in the next video. Namaste.